Spoiler alert, I am going to talk about a topic that so many people are going to consider boring and want to click off. I encourage you not to, because what I'm talking about is one of the key ways for you to increase the probability of success in your sales conversations. Let's start with an old adage: measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. It's what goes through my head as I'm doing my geeky DIY home projects. And it's about preparation. It's about making the time to ensure that what you're going to do is going to be right. And you're not going to waste valuable resources by doing it wrong and not being able to undo it. And it's what we need to do for our sales conversations. We need to prepare twice. Yep, that's the boring topic. We need to prepare twice or at two levels to make sure that when we get in front of that prospect, that was probably a lot of effort to get on our end, that we ensure that we don't waste that time or resources for us or for them. This message is going to cover the first level of preparation, and then I'm going to do a second message for the second layer. So in preparing twice, we are going to first prepare in advance on paper or screen. Now, most people get we should prepare, and they do some things, they pull some things together, they might look online, etc. But there's a couple of things that most people don't do to prepare to guide that conversation, that information exchange with that prospect. What is missed is outlining a full conversation that you're going to guide that helps that prospect get the information they need in the way they need it, when they need it, so that they can make a confident decision. That's the outlining, not scripting. Scripting is too rigid and it doesn't account for the variable of the other person. An outline allows you flexibility. So you're going to outline your conversation from start to end. You're going to outline the conversation on what are you going to do to connect with that person and earn the right to go forward in an open information exchange. This is where it's okay to Google them. It is not being stalky unless what information you find is used to say like, oh, saw your spouse, they were looking pretty good in that picture. You don't want to do that. But if you're looking for interest and things that are important to them to use to start a conversation, it's not creepy, it's not stalky, it's good business. Then you're going to outline those key questions that you're going to ask. It's not about the quantity, it's about asking the right questions. I'll put a link in for a video message on questions. You're going to outline the probable recommendations or solutions that you may need to discuss and be ready to connect it specifically to this situation. You're going to outline what possible concerns or objections they might have. And if that's what you think is going to happen, what can you do to get in front of them so that they don't become a concern or objection? And very importantly, one of the things most skipped in preparation is outlining and defining what is the end, what is the specific action or decision that they should be ready to make. And then what is the setup into me asking that, and then getting clear on specific next steps, not leaving the conversation with assumptions or uncertainty or confusion. That is outlining the full conversation. That is level 1 of preparation. Level 2 is the game changer, and it's what I'm going to cover in the next message. I'll see you then.